Steam Decks. Gotta be careful saying that now. Gotta be careful. Steam Deck. Coming from Valve. It looks really, really cool. And I'm going to give you guys a little video of what it is if you don't know. So the Steam Deck, like I said, it's coming from Valve, and it's basically a handheld PC, right? It actually looks really, really cool. It's going to run a custom version of Steam OS. It's going to have all kinds of perks. So let's get a rundown. And when we get our background there, developers been getting it. So let's talk about it. Valve has begun sending out dev units to studios so they can try out their existing games. And Valve says they're units that are functionally identical to what will ship to the customer. So this allows developers to check their game, see what they need to do to get it work on Valve. Are the controls clunky? Do they work good? Whatever, right? And it's sounding really good. There's been a lot of developers that have come out and says it's running great without even touching it, which is very interesting to me. And Steam Deck, like I said, runs a custom version of Valve's Steam OS software. It's based on Linux, and you can just basically get your Steam on this handheld. You'll see it's got the sticks, it's got the traditional D-pad, and it also has little touch pads there under her thumbs. You can see that. Very interesting. I don't know how that's going to feel and play, but yeah, it really is cool, Dave. I do not have a pre-order for this yet. It is, to get into the pricing, it's $400 for the 64 gig, and then increased storage options, you can get 530, you get you 256, and then 650 will get you 512. And, you know, I say that like it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. However, if you look at a gaming PC, it's probably more than that, right? And so the fact that you can play these games on the Steam Deck for $400 is pretty awesome. And you're going to even get more than that because guess what? They're not being, locked in to this Steam OS. It's basically a Windows computer. So you know what that means? You get access to Microsoft Store, and you better believe I'm going to say it. You get access to Game Pass on the Steam Deck. Xbox boss Phil Spencer revealed last month that he's actually been playing on the Steam Deck and been playtesting with Game Pass. And he says that Xbox games such as Halo feel good and work well, is what he's saying. So if Xbox can just piggyback off of this Steam Deck and the success or failure of it, I hope it'll be a success. Why do they need to make their own? Just say, hey, you know that thing in your hand, you can just get on Game Pass. Boom, you're done. And that is so, so interesting to me. I love the fact, and that makes me want to get it even more. Because if you tell me I can freaking play Game Pass on it, let's go, right? I love my Switch so much because it's handheld. I can pop it off the dock, go lay in bed, and play my Sonic Ultimate Colors or my Pokemon Unite, whatever I want to do. So the fact I could do that with my Steam games and my Game Pass games, let's freaking go. Dirty Dave says, I like this move because Nintendo can get complacent or content with no competition in the handheld department. This will hopefully urge some Nintendo to make a move to improve their services. I 100% agree that Nintendo has noticed this. It's Nintendo, right? They're very weird about things like this. They'll do the complete opposite thing that you think they will. However, they can't be naive to this and know that this is definitely a handheld market that they have basically been running, right? They've been stomping the competition out because the Switch is so good. So the fact they're getting this, it's coming soon, coming in December. It's going to start shipping in December. And I don't know, guys. What do you think about this? I'm loving what I'm seeing from the Steam Deck. The more I hear about it, the more I freaking want one. And maybe I can pony up for Christmas and birthday and get me one or something. I don't know. But we'll see. I'm going to try my best and see if I can get my hands on one. They're hot in the streets too, though. They're hard to get with like the PS5 and the Xbox. They're the same. Very hard to get. Apparently, it was ridiculous to get on pre-orders. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. But that's the Steam Deck. It's out in the wild. Developers have got it. Sounds like it's working well. on at least the people who are saying it's working well, right? Early feedback has been positive, with a number of developers showing their game is running on the hardware and reporting they run well. So that's awesome to hear. Okay. Last